Hey guys, this is Danielle with DNA Farms. Basically, I created this channel because I am venturing down a new road with my better half, and we are going to be getting some chickens. We are going to start with baby chicks that are day-old chicks, and we're going to go through the entire process of putting them in brooders, raising them, getting them out to a coop, and hopefully getting that first egg. So I figured I'd make some videos along the way to share things that I'm learning as a new chick mama, and hopefully share some things that other people will enjoy or possibly give me some tips on. So I'm just gonna make a short video today, just kind of where I'm at in the process right now. So currently I have 4 baby chicks that I'm expecting next month. I will be picking them up and they will be day-old chicks. And they are coming from a recommended hatchery in Pennsylvania. Because I want to prepare and because it's the type of person I am, I wanted to start getting everything together now so that these baby chicks will have the best outcome, and maybe I'm a little overboard, but we'll see. So I figured I'm gonna share with you the things that I have currently, and then I'll update as I continue to get things. So I'm gonna turn this camera here. Okay, so what you see in front of you might not look super fancy right now, but basically I have my entire list of different things that I need to pick up. Some of these things the chicks may not use anytime soon, but some of the things I need right now to prepare for the baby chicks. There are a couple things on this list that are some organic mixtures that I'm going to be making for cleaning the coop and or their brooder, and one that's a like refresher, a lavender one. So super excited about trying those, and I'll make sure I video those once I create them. So besides that, my great boyfriend helped to build a brooder. So if you don't know, you need a brooder in order to help raise the chicks. They need to stay warm, they need to have food, they need to have water, and they need to be in a clean environment. I have searched hours and hours on all types of brooders. I have watched many other videos. I have looked at different types of brooders, cardboard boxes, those big galvanized water troughs. And for being a new chick mama and trying to find something that works for our household, I am going something a little more homemade, but that I have had really great reviews when I found on using just a tote. And so I'm gonna walk you through now the tote and how we have set this up. Okay, so basically this is just a large tub. This is 140 quarts, 35 gallons, and chose the locking lid on purpose because I have little cats and some that would be interested in peeking through. So what we've done here is just some 1-inch chicken or poultry netting, and the top was cut out. My boyfriend cut the top out, and we used zip ties to hold them in place. And then I am going to duct tape down these edges because duct tape fixes everything, so that we are not getting poked or little chicks can get poked. So the reason this is, it creates the air ventilation, but some positives about using the tote is baby chicks really can't be chilled. It could kill them. So this being a material that doesn't have a lot of air to go pass through will hopefully cut down on chilling. So some other things we have in here so far is this. This is a little no drowned waterer. So basically the best part about this, and I haven't gotten the tops yet, But one of the amazing things is it fits mason jars. So you could have different size mason jars to go on this. I bought the plastic to keep clean, waiting on those still to come in. But the reason this is important is because little chicks like to get into the water, and they could easily drown if you have something that is too big for them. So they suggest if you do have a bigger one, putting marbles or rocks in it. But I went ahead and purchased the no drown one. It is just enough room to get their little beaks in there. And once I have the entire brooder set up ready for it, I'll re-show what it ends up looking like. I then went ahead to be prepared and ordered the next size up. So when the chicks are a little bit larger, a few weeks old, they will be able to get water from this. And again, fits a mason jar. Okay, I already have my pine shaving soft bedding ready to place in their brooder. I will be using this with some paper towels at the bottom to help so that their little legs aren't slipping around. I heard that pine shaving is great for absorbing. It's easy to clean, and you can get a lot of it in bulk for a pretty low price. I am personally choosing to get Starter Grow that is medicated. There's two types. You can have medicated or non-medicated. I personally am choosing to medicate because baby chicks get coccidiosis. Might not be pronouncing that correctly, but I am opting to begin from the beginning with the medicated feed. And so I will give this a try. It's a 5-pound bag. Wasn't too costly. Once we kind of get them out into the coop and stuff, I will start getting larger bags. Okay, the other really big thing that I have read over and over and over and over again, especially if you're going to be in a cooler climate, chicks need heat. They need to stay warm. I have chosen to go through with this radiant heat plate versus a heat lamp. I have read some nightmare stories about a heat lamp falling into the coop and catching fire, and some sad things that I don't even want to mention happen. So with this heat plate, these chicks will go under it. It also has a top portion that is being shipped that resembles a mother hen, and it has feathers, and it has this top piece which will help keep the chicks off the top so I'm not constantly cleaning up chick poopy. So this also has legs that raise, so each week while the temperature needs to be decreased around 5 degrees, you can continue raising this up until it's time for the chicks to go out to the coop and hopefully not need the heating plate anymore. So those are some of the basics I have currently. I am going to continue over the next month preparing, and I'll make a later video in a couple of weeks that shows the entire brooder set up the night before I go to pick up the chicks. You want to have the heating plate and the bedding and their food and water prepared. There's some tips and tricks I've learned about what to put in the water, and I'll create another video at another time with that. So thanks for tuning in to my very first video on this exciting and new adventure. Hopefully you learned a little something. Leave me anything that you might want to let me know, and hit that subscribe button if you've enjoyed it. Look forward to talking soon. Bye-bye.